What do you mean
Oh,
you
he
and
murdered
Scott?
someone too?
He killed that guy, yeah.
He killed two people.
He hasn't killed anyone.
Yes, he said
No.
he killed him.
No.
No, he just blooded him.
He's clearly sleeping.
He's dead.
You bloodied the Pillar Man.
My hands are clean. Craig T. Nelson, what are you doing, buddy?
Craig McIntyre.
Craig T. Nelson.
To Nelson. She blew the whistle. Okay, well, I try and reason with her, I guess. She what's the she yelled murder. What at a glance, what do I see her as? Is she hysterical or she's just acknowledged someone's died? She blew the
she's
whistle?
very doing deliberate actions, knowing what she's doing.
Okay.
She knows.
It was a trap. It was a trap.
She's using this whole situation to her advantage.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
So that's basically it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to.
murder her.
She's within attack range for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I move to murder her.
Wow. I second that move.
How are you going to possibly do that?
Close the gap, stab her.
Okay.
Okay,
He's stealthy.
you've moved up.
He's
You're in
stealthy.
front of her now. So what are you going to use against her?
I'm going to use my daggers.
And you'll have to roll your 20/20, I guess.
In the meantime, you should steal her whistle with your...
8 plus 4. 12.
Wow.
And now I'm just looking if I have any other modifiers with it.
You using your dagger?
Using the short sword.
I think the short sword is
I was
finesse.
like, that's why we're looking.
And you can. That's why I have the numbers on there. I fixed it up so that you have finesse on. Oh, you erased it.
No, I haven't yet.
No, that's not my handwriting though.
Short sword is finesse.
Oh, that part, yes. So you have the option to use dexterity or
Oh,
strength.
no, I'll be using my dex. Okay,
And-
so plus 6, so that gives me a 14.
Okay, you hit her.
Okay. And then I roll 1d6 plus 2. Okay. I rolled a 1.
Really?
I did, but I was like, while you're looking, I just quickly turned it to a 4. So she takes 3 damage.
1 plus 4.
1 plus 4, yeah, so she takes 5 damage.
5 damage. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, how much time has gone by already?
Oh, approximately.
An hour?
12 seconds.
No, not that long. And actually, like a battle's not that long. I'd say it's been 30 minutes almost.
Okay, you gotta watch your time.
Each round is technically 6
Okay,
seconds.
so now that I've struck her because she's been blowing this whistle, I do want to perform one interaction now.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, so clearly I've only injured her, and now I aggressively say what are you doing? Why are you doing this to us? So I'm going to try and perform a.
Performance.
Well, I mean,
Stab her,
I
but
don't
you
want
won't
to try
intimidate her.
intimidation.
Persuasion?
Do you have any persuasion?
Investigation?
Yeah, persuasion I have 0 too, so I'll use that one. Persuasion. No. I have to use intimidation. I'll use intimidation. I have daggers, but they're just throwing daggers. Oh, there you go. That's not good. Anyways, so I'll roll intimidation.
Okay.
Now that I've she's causing a commotion, so I've tried to scare her. So
Yeah, stabbing someone would scare them.
13.
So what are you trying to persuade her?
I'm trying to persuade her to stop and give us some answers. Basically, she's seen this and she summoned these swords.
Well,
so I react to that. I'm like,
she stops.
You summoned these swords to us and you blew the whistle. Stop this now. Call off your guys, otherwise you'll have to deal. Or else we'll kill you too. Kind of thing like that.
She looks at you and she gives a grin while blood's trickling down her lips. You notice the daggers withdrawing. They're going back to where they came from.
Okay.
The 5 daggers. She doesn't do anything. She just smiles at you.
Wow. Devil lady.
Is she wearing
It's Martha Stewart.
is she wearing fucking black leather and
Trump. So, from a distance, and the others in the alley, you hear the thumps of heavy metal.
Guards!
Yeah.
She summoned guards!
She did.
That's what I said!
Yeah.
so long ago.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
the rape
Is it
whistle.
my turn?
Yeah.
Well, the guards are here now. If you guys still want to be in combat, you can. I don't really recommend it. But
I think we should disengage because we have the box.
I just need to
Yeah,
know.
We have
what I
a
need to
box.
do.
We're not.
I have to get out of the well.
We have people.
Did my roll successfully tell her to call off her guys?
guess
Well,
not.
they were called off before that, so they were off. They
But
walked
they were
away.
off, but Like, but I want to know, like, there's, like, she's like, stop attacking. Like, and the guy says stop attacking. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Because I'm
Yes,
not
it's
allowed.
not
Until
attack.
I went to
before.
the sleepy man and woke
The
him
guard is coming.
Yeah, they were still technically part of the combat rotation.
Hey,
Who
can
I
get
tell
us out of
Earl.
here?
I tell Earl to get Druella out of the well, and we're gonna make a retreat.
Well, Ariana's the next person.
up. Well, I can't get her out of the
But we're
well.
done
Drop
combat.
the rope for it.
If you guys want to end combat, you can.
Still
No one told me. That you're
Oh, do we want to end
I
combat?
feel like we
Yes.
should, yes.
So
Yes,
I
we want to
drop-
end combat.
Okay, then you guys do it.
So if I drop a rope for her,
I can.
will you pick me up and then toss me over and drop
This
me
woman's
Yeah,
still
we just need
very
the birds.
happy that Robert's manhandling her,
Wow.
and so it's
Robert.
very incriminating looking, and she appreciates
Okay.
As long as
Craig
they
doing
I don't
this.
have a rope though. How do I have a rope? Who's
You-
got a mere
it's-
pack?
You don't have to do this. Anyone can jump in there and grab Druella at this point.
Well,
'cause we're
I'm
not doing combat.
closest anyway.
Yep, you go
so
ahead.
I've thrown in
I-
my rope and I
Yeah.
pulled you out. So
Okay.
you are out of the well,
Yeah.
and we are now all
No, Earl, we're already gone.
trying to get together.
Excellent.
We're trying to go to the pub.
We're trying to get out of
We
this
all need to
alley.
We're disengaging.
You
We
guys-
are disengaged.
You guys are
What direction
leaving.
did the
This.
guard come from? Behind
I
us?
don't
Oh, it's coming from the
We
opposite
don't
end from
know.
where you entered.
Yeah, we hear it.
You hear
Okay,
it, but
they're
you don't
coming
know which
towards us, so
direction.
we can
Bisexual
retreat
one.
behind us.
So we
You can
disengage.
retreat.
But
We're
we're
gonna get
not
killed.
running away from battle because we have everybody fairly neutralized.
The battle's
And they
over.
stop. Battle's over.
Yep. So everyone, the woman and the two men
And-
have left.
Okay,
Okay.
they've left. We are leaving the
Craig,
opposite
is
way.
it bad social etiquette if I want to loot the gentleman I murdered, or should we just?
By the way, I'm going to say if you guys find treasure all together, you're automatically going to split it. But if one of you manage to take treasure without anyone looking, then yes, you can keep it. Just FYI.
Okay.
So none of us are in the well. Are you?
Is that something
No,
that I
nobody's
can...
in the well. She's out
Before
of
she
the well.
takes me out, can I do something?
Everybody's out of the well.
Yeah, you can check the
So
body.
can I check the body
Yeah.
before she takes me out?
Before that, yeah, you can do that. We'll just no, don't have to roll
got
anything.
a
You found
purse.
you found 10 gold
Well-
and you found a letter and you found just a little amulet, the same symbol as the woman was wearing.
Oh, she got
And-
stuff out of the
Earl
well.
and
But I
are
don't
holding
tell
hands,
anybody
and we're
about
gonna
it.
Make a hasty retreat.
Okay.
Let's hold the hand.
And Earl's like, why are you holding my hand? I'm like, I'm
But I don't
bisexual.
tell anybody about this.
Come on,
It's up to
muscles,
you.
let's fucking move.
I'm not sure yet.
And are we playing like turns now right now? No, so we're just
No.
doing this. So
No, it's just
So-
interaction.
I don't have to like. I'd like to try to heal her because she took a hit,
Later.
but I don't have to do it now.
You're not in danger.
I just
Okay.
need a drink, guys.
Okay, well I was gonna lay on hands, so
I just want to get away before the guards come.
Yeah.
Can I ask a
Yeah,
question?
let's not.
Yeah.
If she lays hands on me or whatever, does that bring my hit points back up?
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
Okay. Anyways,
so it's gonna be good later.
So at this point, what's happening?
we're taking.
We're going
we're
to
running.
the club.
Okay.
We're
Yeah,
We're leaving the
we're
alley
running
the way
away.
we
We
came.
have the box.
we have the box. We're
We
leaving
hear.
where they came.
So the guards are coming from behind us, where we came into the
No,
alley.
No,
Just the
it's
opposite
the
way.
other end
The
where
opposite
the
end.
lady is.
Turn
Sorry.
around,
It says
run
you need
back.
to take a long rest.
Okay. All right, guys, we've
Okay.
got to get this box back. Let's get whatever is due to us for all this trouble, and we're going to get to our appointment. And now
Wait,
I'm
Can
really pushing
anyone
for
look
it.
inside this box that's in our
It's
group?
locked.
It's locked.
Yes, but you are.
Yeah, but you're stealthy.
I try. Would you guys entrust me holding onto the box until we get to where we
only
need
once
to
you've
go?
looked in it to see
No.
what's in it.
No, we
No,
don't
we don't
trust
trust
you.
you.
We
No,
don't
I
trust
think the
you.
paladin should carry the box back
No.
to the lady.
I don't know.
just have a combat once you.
The paladin should carry the box back to the
Roscoe,
lady.
maybe just open
No,
the
but I'm
box.
tiny. I can hide.
No,
Check
no,
what my
but
deception would
I
be.
can
Try
protect
to be like, oh,
it,
you guys,
and I'm
come on.
honest.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't have time to unlock the box right now. We need to get out of here. So.
Okay,
I call
that's
bullshit.
bullshit. I'm carrying the box.
I've murdered someone.
No way, I didn't give you the box. I still have it.
She has the box.
Okay, at this
I'm
point,
not
yeah, at
gonna
this
do it.
point, I run away. I don't care what you guys think. I leave because the
Okay.
guards are coming.
Okay, we're
Box or
running.
not, I leave because
Okay,
the
we're running
guards are
back.
coming.
We're with you.
That's what
I'm
we're
in
gonna
the
turn my
rear,
kilt inside
away.
out.
and I'm watching you
Instead
and
of
make
being
sure
red
we
with
get out
blue
of there.
squares, it's blue with red squares.
We ran away.
Yep.
Yes, we
Where do you
all
want to
wanna
go?
Go to this.
We want to go back to the woman.
No. Okay, you're going back to that big tree part
We're going
then?
back to the tree
Yeah.
park.
We lose ourselves in the crowd.
Yeah, there's a big park, still party going on. There's a big parade now.
Anything different about this parade?
Oh, there's a big,
Same festival that we were seeing before.
There's a woman in a little pageant gown doing a little wave, and then there's wearing a slipper, and she's the queen of the bow wow. And I'm surprised no one really cares what's going on, but okay, we'll just keep going.
Well, I'll do an investigation check on that. Like, what is going on?
We'll just talk to someone, for God's sake.
Okay, well, I pulled the nearest person next to me there.
Hey, let's go in there! Says the little gnome.
Well, excuse me there, lad. Who is of shorter stature than me, finally?
I'm 150 years old!
Yeah, you're probably a little wee lad.
Grandpa!
Listen here. Me and this group of misfits here want to know what is going
What's in the box?
Before you ask what's in the box, my friend's testicles. You recently got married.
Okay, that's weird.
What a weird thing to say. Never mind what's in the box. Just tell us what on earth is going on here.
Are you guys new here?
Yes, we're new, obviously. Why would I be asking you if we weren't new
This is
yet?
my first time here too. I've been hearing a lot about this.
What is it?
She just grabs my
Hey, what's going on? What's wrong, lady?
I quickly walk past this guy.
My name's Beanbag. Oh, hey, what's your name?
You're bleeding.
Are you okay?
Are you okay, lady?
Are you?
Are you alright?
Can I step by this guy and talk to the next person?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I do. I let Rob talk.
Okay, it's nice meeting you. Bye.
I let Craig continue your discussion. Meanwhile, I will pass by and speak to someone who looks a little bit more sensible
Have you heard
behind
about the Gear Wars?
Who is this person? I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
It's a half-elf lady.
Oh, perfect. Because I can speak Elven.
envy
I
you.
see.
So I actually use my Elven language.
Are you
And I
going by
can
yourself?
understand.
Are you going by yourself?
If you guys separate, I'm not going to allow
No,
it.
I'm not
but-
going like that far.
No.
I'm just going
She's
behind
just
you.
the next
around
person.
you because you're stuck with this dude that's
Yeah.
annoying.
Hey!
Talk about your thoughts.
So you guys are with him. I'm keeping an eye on the
Yeah,
situation.
and I'm just talking with this elf.
And she's talking with this
Hi.
elf.
I speak in Elven.
And I
just so
understand
that
what you're saying.
I can.
Oh, hello there. How are you?
Okay.
Are you okay? You don't look
I'm-
very good.
I'm okay. I've got a healer in the group. We're gonna deal with it later.
Can I offer you a berry?
Oh,
Probably not.
Okay.
I don't know.
And she eats the berry.
I don't eat.
No, the woman eats the berry.
she
and
eats
she's.
berry.
Nom, 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 nom.
Holy, how suddenly
Hi.
I'm so fucking distracted.
So-
there.
Do I do some weird perception checks? Check the berries
We're not
here?
commonplace.
So then I just asked the elf what she knows what's going on.
Oh, it's the big wolf race called the Bow Wow. You never heard of it?
No, we have not.
Well, it happens every 3 years. It's a pretty nice event. As soon as I
The
find
event
my...
is called...
It stands for Breland Official World Wolf
And
Obstacle Whiz.
what exactly
It's just a
happened?
weird name, but it's easy to remember the acronym Bow Wow.
So are they actually wolves that race?
Oh yeah, around the province of Breland. They're gonna have they're at the Coliseum right now, getting ready to go. Every 3 years this happens, and this is the 100th race. We're making a big celebratory big deal about it.
And how long does the race last?
Oh, well, I don't know. About 3 days to get all across the province. There's breaks in between, but it's got an eclectic group of wolves, and the prince will be there even.
How many wolves race in this?
I didn't count. I didn't
What
really
a surprise!
acclamation and fame, and I'm sure there's a gold purse for it. That I didn't organize the event, so I don't know why.
I should write a song about this.
I'm not sure why you're asking me all these questions.
That's what it's like.
And has this the first time here?
No, me and
Have you been here?
wow, goodbye. She leaves. She's like, this is weird. She doesn't like what's going on here.
At this point, I've prided myself over the short guy. I've said it's like, thank you very much for your time, but clearly we're looking for somebody who knows more about what's going on. And I just shuffle over and I question,
Oh, I'm a little more tactful. Piss off!
Excuse me. There's a militia guy pushes his way through, and he starts. I heard you guys talking about the. You must be new here. Hi,
Hi.
Hi.
my name is. In 1 second.
As he does this, I do a sleight of hand to take the box off of Daphne. And
I
roll.
don't have to watch. He doesn't have to watch. I have to.
I do a sleight of hand on what's her
You've
face.
got some.
You better roll your dice then, I guess.
But do I have protection for that?
8
Ariana,
plus
yeah.
5 plus 4, so 12. Is that enough to sleight of hand?
No.
Box
Make
offer?
their perception.
Nope. What
You
would
catch
be
me
my-
red-handed with my hand on the box.
What is your
Right?
perception, I guess?
My perception? I don't know.
You have to roll your d20 plus your perception modifier.
It's at the top.
What?
Isn't it?
No,
Perception
down
modifier?
here.
Or her passive perception.
1?
Oh!
Gosh,
Plus 1, 2.
No,
You didn't
it's
do
an
it,
automatic
she
failure.
didn't.
Robert has it.
Okay, since I've got it, I make it obvious. Like, listen, I'm going to hold onto the box. All right? Because I just took it away. All right. And then now, while this guy's talking, I will also like they're all crowded in front of him. I just kind of slink behind and just quickly try and unlock the box. Okay, so use everything. I'm gonna do my roll
You
for
have
lockpick.
a. You have a.
Hold on.
He's locked.
Let's do what Craig's doing first. I'm going to concentrate on this
Okay.
first.
Can I?
No, wait till Craig's done.
Okay, I can't jump in.
7.
You don't know what's going on.
7 plus. I guess it would be my stealth roll,
fucking
right?
do it, come on.
Oh, I get times
I know.
2. I get advantage. Why does it say times 2?
Stealth is not unlocking a box. I
No,
don't
it'd be
think.
Dex, right?
Yeah.
So plus 4. So I rolled 11.
Has
try
anyone
on the
seen
box.
any
This
of
is not an easy thing to unlock, so no, you missed it that
Okay.
time.
But
And what does
I made
first
it
and
known.
watch?
Like I held it up and I made it known.
This is an amazing trip.
A militiaman named. Hi, my name's
Why
Dolman.
are we running away from the militia?
Harry Fluttersnatch. It's a fine establishment you've got here. I love your party.
Well,
Is
thanks.
there a good tavern I can get a beverage?
There is, but I like your accent, by the way.
Oh,
That's-
thanks. I'm not from around here.
I like seeing new people around here. Like, this event draws on so many new people. I'm just so happy to talk to you guys. You've never been here before, I heard. From, well, you're talking to that poor lady that you harassed. But don't worry, I'm happy to help you and answer any
Why
questions
are
you
there
might have.
so many people from different lands here?
This is a big event. Like, this is pretty cool watching wolves race. And
Do other
you have a
nations
wolf?
race their wolves?
what?
Sorry.
That's fine.
Like, do other nations race their own wolves here?
People from all other provinces all over this area come in.
Have you got a wolf in the race?
Oh, no, I wish. That would be so cool.
So who are the people that have the wolves in these races?
Well, anyone that has a
Royalty?
team of wolves. There's a one royal race in there. I saw that. That's
Where are the wolves now?
oh, they're at the Coliseum right now.
Right.
They're across the bridge and just to the
Across the
northwest in the Coliseum. You can see them if you
So,
want. They're
just
all
FYI, people, I can talk to animals.
they're up. They're all up there for a display, pretty much. They can go up there and see them before the big race.
Okay.
But yeah, if you ever have a problem, like, are you okay, ma'am? She looks at you.
Someone needs to heal me.
You need to use some.
Like, were you stuck in a crowd and got bumped or something? Like, I can
Ripped
take you
over
to the.
cobblestone and
I can
fell
take you to the
right over
clinic if you want. It's just to the. It's just over there to the east side of the area. We
Is this
have,
something you can do? Go to a clinic?
yeah, and then right here you can. You're gonna waste.
Well, at this point,
Time.
at this
So
point
at
though,
this-
I see like the situations get really uncomfortable when we meet people. I kind of like give a nudge to Dashan. I'm like, do something about
Yeah.
this now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I am going to use my lay on
No.
hands.
Okay.
I'm
Right, so
nudging
do I
you,
have
but
to
I'm
roll
nudging
for
her.
that?
Well, it's a magic spell, so it should
It's
just
not a magic spell.
no.
It's something
But you have to
have
roll
right
for how
off the
much
hop.
health you get, right?
I have
It's
to
5.
Is it a can?
lay
It's
on
automatically
hands,
5
it's
health.
called.
Max of
Lay on
5.
hands.
Okay,
5.
then.
She can do it once per long rest.
That's fine then. You
Yeah.
can use it.
Okay, so do I have to roll?
No,
for it?
it's just
Okay,
So
5.
then I
So
go
that's
back
fine.
to
So
12.
yeah. So she goes. So she's not visibly injured anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about, man?
So how much did I use to heal you? Only 4, right?
It would have been 5.
It used all 5.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
We'll take a rest.
So let's
Probably,
see,
maybe.
Druella, you're at 12 again.
6:40.
Okay.
So we can't get into battle again until our next time.
Sure we
because
can.
You can go to battle
Can I
anytime
I
you
can't
want.
heal you
We
then.
can cut anybody in this crowd.
So this
Not
is a
much
militia
enough.
mass? What does that mean?
Police.
Okay. And is he from this
That little
region?
Oh my god.
So does he know about this whistle that was being blown?
You know? But but you can ask him if you want.
No, it's okay.
What's the?
Well, tell me if you guys here. I'm just off
do you
duty for a
know-
moment. Did you guys need to go
Did you
anywhere?
know about
Yeah,
a
we need
robbery?
to go to
or no,
the-
should I bring it
Huh.
up?
Nope, not at all.
bring that
Shut your
up.
mouth.
What? What robbery?
No,
We
no.
need to go.
Oh,
You know what?
okay.
box
I need
back.
to buy you a drink. Let's go.
Oh no, I can't drink before my shift.
We need to take that box back and we need to get to the appointment.
But it's brute beer. It's not actual ale. It's brute ale.
Oh, never heard of it.
Barry, I'll catch up with you another time.
Doolin, it's nice to meet you.
So we continue
No problem,
on.
Barry.
We continue on to the pub. Is that where we're going?
No,
now?
we're gonna go find the lady. Is where we were gonna go.
What's the lady's name? Do you know her?
I wrote it down.
Nobody asked her name.
I wrote it down.
Lillian?
Lillian. Yeah.
The person who has
Write it
your
down.
what?
Can I ask that guy?
Yeah. Oh wait, what's going on? What's
I
going on?
remember this lady's name.
Do you happen to
That's
know
why I'm
Lillian?
ask her. Like, she just
She's
hates
dressed
it.
in white. She's probably from the Citadel.
No, I don't know a Lillian like that, but I know of 3 Lillians, I think, but no one like you described. It's a big city. Like,
Okay, no, thank you very much.
well, okay, be safe. And
We will do
Dool-
very well.
Barry, keep up the good job.
Thanks, it's Doolman. Bye-bye.
Because apparently one of my spells I can clean or soil an item.
Okay,
Should I
we
like
gotta be
cover this
responsible.
box of shit?
No, definitely, but I thought the my actions thus far have.
Yes, I
Okay.
think you should.
Let's not be rash about this box. Let's just go to our appointment, hang on to the box. We'll deal with it later.
But we have
No stressing.
we have a mission. No,
We can't. She's nowhere to be found. I'm right over here, guys. We cannot find her.
I'm in agreement. Let's go to the pub.
You probably
and
I
talk this
think
one
that
out.
you should
Let's go to the pub and
What
talk
if
this
she?
one out.
Can
I'm
we
gonna
see
wait
her
it out.
in the
Are
park?
you?
If we went to the
I
park?
don't
Oh,
think we should
maybe
wait.
if you look for her.
What's happening?
How close is the park from this parade?
Oh, not too far.
Like 5 minutes?
Oh, maybe.
Okay, well let's
How
just
much
go.
time has passed already?
Oh, about an hour, I'd say. But
Yeah,
with
we've
all
got
this
time.
nonsense
We've got
happening.
time for an appointment.
We're
I
now
think
in the
we should
southwest
make-
portion of town again.
Yep,
correct?
you are in the
Yes.
southwest.
Let's go.
Where's
Make
the
an effort.
appointment?
It's a city, by the way.
Where's the appointment?
Just
To right this wrong.
I have to say that I am with her.
You know what,
She's so
Dashhound? You're absolutely fucking
Hold on.
correct.
I'm going to say you're going with the majority.
Yeah.
So,
Let's everyone give the reason.
Everyone just-
Tell the
So
reason.
I am.
Sorry,
I am
yeah.
going to be in agreement.
just
simply
vote.
because
Raise your
she's
hand to
the
vote rather than explain at this point.
Is
For
it
sure.
30 minutes to the
I'm
to the
voting for
tavern
yes.
from there?
About that.
I'm
But
voting
I'm
for
saying
yes.
no more explaining. No more explaining.
Okay.
Raise your hands to vote, we're going to say. So all in favor of Dasha's plan and all against.
I gave her a nudge.
Are you against? Or, can you guys this out of order, first of all?
You're for?
Number 4.
We're for.
Okay, so the plan is you're going to go to Ariana next. I mean, not
We're gonna
Lillian.
try to find
I
Lillian.
opened that
Okay.
box, yeah.
Okay.
He couldn't
Second
open
time.
it. He didn't have
Tried
enough.
twice and I couldn't do
What
it.
was
What
your
are you gonna
second roll?
I don't know what the DC is on it.
In the meantime,
Can I try?
can I do something in the meantime?
But
Can I soil the box with a bunch of shit? So that I do not want to open it.
Right.
You have to get it from my possession first.
what is it?
I have a magic thing.
She can magically soil
I
any
have
item.
prestidigitation.
She's going to soil the box.
You have
And I can also warm it up.
prestidigitation.
I can also warm it up.
She can make it a hot shit box if she wants to.
She
Can
can.
I do that?
And we don't trust you,
But
Craig.
Lillian gonna want it back.
Well, I'm just,
She can
I'm just
clean
trying to prevent Rob
Yeah,
from
from
stealing
doing
something.
something.
'Cause I don't think
Prestidigitation.
you're going to share it with the
What
kids.
is it?
No.
We don't have a choice.
Okay,
The
wait,
majority
we hear
want.
what
You
Scott
guys
has to
want
say
the
first.
vote, so
Yeah.
we have to go back.
So
I asked Robert if he
Yeah,
managed to
I would
open it
go
yet.
on.
We're there already. We just have to
Okay.
make an effort
Okay.
to find
Robert said he hadn't managed to open it yet, and I asked if I could have a try.
Yes, you may.
Okay.
No one sees this.
So I'm going to take his tools and I'm going to try.
Yeah.
I probably have some kind of minus, no bonus,
Okay.
whatever.
What is this for?
No, one. I actually broke his tool in the box.
I did not give you my tools.
Plus, he
You
doesn't
tried
come
with,
off
you tried with one of his something.
Pocketed your tools.
You have to break it.
You were
right
trying to
before.
pick the lock with your fingernail and
With
you
my
broke your
dagger.
nail.
I broke my
and
dagger.
you're like, oh!
Thank
And the
you.
dagger.
That's
I
fitting.
can't.
I broke my dagger. I'll take it
Yeah,
off.
Yes, Ryan
he's trying to be
Scott
deceitful
broke
towards
his own
us.
dagger.
He didn't even use a dagger. He used his finger
I
and broke
still
his
have the
fingernail.
hot shit.
Okay.
that I can use.
Druella, do what you want to do.
But I don't necessarily know if I need to do that right
Then
now.
don't worry
Well,
about
Well,
it.
it's just
Thank
the
you.
park. Everything.
I can see. We've talked about
Oh,
this
you found my box! Lily comes by.
Smiles all
Wow!
around.
Thank you, everyone. This is great.
It's
Can we ask her
Can we
to
do,
tell us
like-
what's in the box?
Can we do a persuasion
She-
on her
she-
to try to persuade her to tell us what's inside
Or can I
the
just
box?
ask her? Like,
Yeah, just
what
ask
is
her.
this?
Let's-
What's inside the
Let's
box?
ask her.
I'll
What's in
show
the
you.
box,
Just give me the
Ray?
box.
Okay.
Hand her the box. I give her the box.
Well, she takes the key out from her pouch in her skirt.
Why is there
And-
fingernails in here?
So that's why the key doesn't work. Oh, there it goes. Someone's blocking it, I guess. And she opens the box and it's full of diamonds.
Diamonds. In your face, you guys.
Like this is full of diamonds. Like this thing. Well, thanks, you guys, for all your hard work. And she passes a diamond to each of you guys.
Oh,
what do you
very
guys know?
nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Lillian.
I have to look it up. But
So
we'll
where
say
do we put
approximately
that
10
here?
gold each.
10 gold each. Woohoo! Baby,
And you
that's-
write it in as 1 diamond bracket 10 gold.
Anywhere you
You
want.
don't give
but-
yourself 10 gold. You have to trade
Can
the
I
diamonds
ask
still.
Lillian a question?
In items.
It looks like you have a question.
Lillian, what is this 9-sided gold?
You can reintroduce
Oh, you're
Nice.
talking about the
Treasure
Cool
items wherever you
Kol Koran? Yeah, that's
Do you know
the.
anything about this Kol Koran?
It's just
religion?
part of the major religion that's around here. It's about the good gods and evil gods. Hold on.
I know.
And that's just it's what's popular, but it's not what I adhere to.
And
They
what
are
is it?
very, they frown upon new religions coming in, and unfortunately, that's what I am. I'm like an emissary from my area, and I'm just going to bring this donation in to help set up a sect for my religion, and build up a community and help people. Okay, what are you rolling for, Scott?
Religion.
Oh, okay.
You want to know what'd you roll?
13.
Well, I can just tell you, I'm with I worship Helm.
Oh,
Hell?
Isn't that
hey,
your
that's
job?
guy. That's the guy.
What do you know?
That's,
Shouldn't she got that automatically? Captain, I'm going to roll religion to see what religion she is?
Well, I'm just doing it, okay?
Punch her. Punch her.
I would
And
love that.
it's a pretty corrupt place, so bribery is not common. So that's why the bishop from the church I worship, he suggested they collected everything, and we're setting up this donation so we can safely set up a place of prayer for Helm.
So do you need protection on your way to this?
Nope, that's okay. I think I'm okay right now. So I gotta go though.
Wait, Lillian, I have one more question. What about this dancing of the wolves that's happening?
This is really confusing. I didn't expect this to happen when I was here, but it's really interesting, but I don't have time.
Okay.
Okay,
you
let's
say-
go to the pub now.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you want to come with us, Lillian?
no, bye!
Yeah, at this point, I look up at the big clock in town.
Yeah, we
and
gotta keep
I
going.
rush everyone along
Yeah,
to go.
so
up
she
north.
was truly good.
Okay, we're going to the pub.
We're going to the
Right.
pub.
Everybody to the pub.
All right, so I step out in front of the
Rolling
group and I'm like,
for the
all right, you rabble rousers,
Okay.
come on, we've got to get
It's
to
your
the pub.
mission. It's your mission, yes.
Okay.
So I
following you.
angrily tell her, I said, we gotta get to the pub, and we
Yeah.
start heading down
We
there.
can start heading to the pub. And
So,
the pub is located where?
It's north by the bridge. It's about
North by the
23
bridge?
minutes.
Craig is
Or can I
I won't tell.
And he's
Okay.
nice enough.
I won't tell. And the
If you're
DC,
drunk?
the DC
We'll
to
drive.
figure it out.
You know you're in for a mission to retrieve an item,
Yeah.
and it's a good reward, he
Oh,
promised.
I can actually. It's like. Listen, you know as much as I do, but there is money to be had, and there is someone we need to talk to first. I'm just a middleman. Wait until we meet the person we have to go and find.
You're outside the tavern. It's called the Raven's Cup.
Yeah,
It's a very tiny little tavern.
Yeah.
It's aged, old. The area looks a little more slummy than where you were before as you get closer to the
My kind
bridges.
of people.
My kind of people.
I mean-
too.
It's kind of funny how slummy it is because across the bridge you get to the stadium, which is really nice, and that just happens to be where the wolf race happens to be setting up. By the way, you can sort of see the balloons and commotion from the Coliseum. The tavern, you guys step in. It's pretty dimly lit, and you notice it's empty. There's
Wow.
there's 4 tables.
Sad.
There's bar stools
important
around the
to
bar area.
Is there a bartender?
Yep, and there's a portly middle-aged.
Yeah.
What?
The shitty kitty.
There's one guy just standing behind the bar area.
What's the fucking tavern called?
I just
Called the Raven's
I've said this more than
outside
once,
of game.
but that's
Raven's
fine. You
Cup?
can keep asking.
Is it called the Dirty Sailor?
No, the Ravens.
What?
Okay.
Okay, I want to sit somewhere with my back to the.
So there's nobody else.
Nope,
this time.
this is empty. The guy looks at you and he doesn't say anything. He just kind of squints maybe,
Switch
and,
back.
and then
Is he a stranger
yep,
to us?
yep.
Well, what's interesting is strangers take a liking to me when I'm recognized, and I am a folk hero.
This
Oh
guy,
my god, you are probably like a washed up folk hero that just wants to be recognized.
Does this work in our
have you
advantage?
heard my catchphrase before?
Yes.
Zing zing salabim.
Just
Joanna?
a question though, does this work in our
I
advantage?
introduce you to Druella, Fonzer Elfie.
You could try.
Does it? Okay.
You
sure,
could
I'll
try doing a performance and seeing
Yeah,
what
I'll do a
happens.
performance.
Wrong one.
D20, D20, a D20.
Yeah, the 12-sided one.
While
will give
she's
you
doing
the
this,
necessary
as she's doing that, I look at the bartender.
What does she get first
I
before?
got a 9.
The guy doesn't recognize you. And, well, if he does, he doesn't give me an
A
impression. He
9
doesn't talk to
plus
you.
3.
12.
He still doesn't really know who you are. He just looks like some druid woman
Okay.
with feathers.
It was worth a try.
Well,
That's
so
Put this
like
out
everyone in
with
the
your
group is
combat
watching Kelly Drew. I thieves can't.
This
The
guy
bartender
has
just-
no idea what you're talking about.
Okay,
If you are talking, in fact,
I'm not. I'm just signaling.
you might
that
just
thieves
have to
can't.
explain what you're doing to the other players because they might not understand when you're doing that.
Oh, like out of game?
Yeah,
Okay,
out of
so
game.
when I thieves can't, it means that I'm trying to signal someone from the Thieves Guild, which is like underground.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I manage to connect with somebody, nobody knows about it. Same thing like if you speak a certain language and you read something, we all hear it, we all know it, but we can't act on that information because only the person who speaks it can do it. So you have to try and remember that you don't know this information because Ryan will tell it generally to all of us, but only I understand what's
It's
going
like
on.
we don't know that he's.
Yeah, so
what
if-
the mission is that we're actually.
Right.
on.
Yeah, so like if I say it's like oh Robert knows this person, you can't be like I want to see what Robert says. You can't do that because
Who's
you don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So-
Craig.
I speak in
Fonzer
Elven.
Elfie.
I speak in Elven. Just one legend will be fine.
I feel like you needed that on this trip.
Can I do one more thing here?
What?
Because,
What is it?
Because listen, I can always find a place to perform and receive free lodging and food as long as
Do a
as long as
performance.
I perform each night.
Well,
Like, can I perform for drinks?
Didn't you do a performance
Yes.
check already?
No, but
Druid.
this is just to see
This
if
is
he
that's it
recognizes
again.
me.
Okay.
But now he doesn't recognize me, so I'm going to try my skills.
Can
out.
can I perform with
Druid.
her?
Mhm.
Oh, I
Druid.
get to, can I roll? Do I get
Let's
to
let
roll?
our party entertain.
But
Yeah.
can we do it together?
Yeah, we're doing it
Yes.
together. We're doing a duet.
I second that.
There we go.
So we're at a karaoke bar.
I got a 2.
What did I
And she's not. And I can tell her,
Washed up
some reason.
craving attention.
Joella,
How many times have you heard it? He's like, do you recognize me? It's like, you must be like you must be like a one-hit wonder.
Joella, you put your fake mustache on again. And you put a sock puppet. Hi guys! It looks like a lamb in a white sock.
Oh, wait, no, I get a
Have you heard the story about?
It's just the tale of Millie from the land of Vanilli.
Do
Meanwhile,
I get a
I've got a
+5
plus.
on
I've
performance?
got a.
you get a what?
Plus 5.
You-
what do
did
I
you- what'd
get?
you roll?
And I got a plus
A
3.
2, so I am.
So I
Oh,
have
you're
5.
disgusting. You just
Yeah,
you
you're
lay
not-
out a nice tune for while the sock puppet show's going on. You're like, you're just going la 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 la, and you let out a big fart, and you stop what you're doing. You just pause as this
Does
big
he-
fart
Does he
emits.
charge us double now? Or does he
He's looking at everything that's going on, very unimpressed, and just doesn't have any emotion whatsoever. He goes back to cleaning glasses. He's just.
Okay. At this point, I roll my eyes, seeing the buffoonery that is happening in front of me. I know this place, and so I look at it as like, you daft fools! We're early for the appointment. Sit down. I go. I buy everyone around the drinks, and I implore them to wait.
Okay,
How
that's.
much did a round of drinks cost?
And it'll be 3 gold.
3
3
gold.
gold? Yes. So
So you have to
I'll
own
from my.
There's a
I'll
reason NSYNC broke up. They broken up.
So you guys are all sitting down. There's 4 tables. You
I'm
notice
standing.
the bar area is a flat wall, but it curves like a letter D. So the tables are along the wall. You notice there's a sharp stop though from the curve. So there's another flat wall and there's a door that's right there, but it's locked. You see, there's a big padlock on it.
we each
Okay.
have-
And so you guys are waiting, I guess.
Can we do a perception check? Can I do a perception? Okay, what am I perceiving though? I'm just
Can you
checking
describe
around.
the
Or
barley again?
do I have to say exactly what
It's
I'm
like a
trying
letter
to
shape.
check
It's like a capital D that's backwards. So it's like
Yes.
and instead of the top part having a curve, it stops suddenly as a flat wall.
So it's
So
almost like
suggesting
it's a
that
fake
there's
wall.
another wall behind it, but it's a door. It's not really a fake wall; it's a wall. It's kind of peculiar, you guys.
I noticed that's peculiar because I should be this person.
Yeah.
So I look around and I'm like, okay, guys, like this isn't right. It's like maybe we got. So I go to the back door. I notice that there's a lock on place.
yeah.
I give it a rattle. Does it open at all?
He says, "Get out of there!" Yeah, it rattles, but
The bartender yells.
yeah, the bartender says, "Get out of there!" That's private.
Can I distract the bartender while Rob picks the lock?
Listen, you guys, are you guys waiting for someone?
Yes.
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 Who was it? What's the name?
No idea.
Jimmy Crackhorn.
Craig.
We're
Tony
waiting
Furberger.
for Sabella.
Okay, Sabbatha.
Sabbatha, sorry.
She was in here earlier, but wait, like when I opened, she said to expect some guys and tell them that she's gonna be running late.
Oh, you piece of shit. Did we fucking attack Sabbatha?
So guys, should have asked her name, I guess. I don't know, but you guys can wait if you want, but you're gonna have to wait a while, probably.
Okay.
All right.
Meanwhile, how far is this wolf?
Not
It's
far.
not far. I think
I'm
we
gonna
should
like a
walk
10-minute
over
walk.
there.
We need more
I'm gonna
information.
decide to walk over there. Does anybody want to come with me?
Yes, we're
Yeah,
all
I'll
going to
go
go
with you.
together.
We'll just go there.
Okay.
We finish our drink. We're
Wait,
down
do I?
there.
So I know this person?
No,
Oh, okay.
but he got the message that then you told him
Leave it behind.
you're looking for Sabbatha. He says, "Oh yeah, she was here earlier." Well,
So should we tell the bartender that we're gonna leave?
And then come
they
back.
can do
And
that.
we'll be coming back.
Can you say what
Yeah,
you
we'll
want
leave
to
a
say?
message.
We'll leave a message saying we're
Tell
gonna do that.
Sabbatha. We don't know it's her.
Tell
yet.
her we'll be right back.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
we're just going to run to the Coliseum. We're going to...
After these
The Coliseum of the Parade.
Coliseum. Over the bridge.
Right.
It's just over the bridge.
That's the parade.
Just over the bridge.
Okay.
We're just
Just
going
like
there.
5
We're
minutes.
going to talk to the wolves.
She needs to get
See
some
what's going
info
on.
from these wolves.
Okay.
She can talk to
So
the
you
animals.
guys are all exiting the tavern, and you left your message to the guys. So you'll tell Sabbatha that you guys were here and you're coming back. If you guys shouldn't show up, just to wait. Okay, you guys are going over the bridge. You notice a crowd of people are coming across rather than the crowd of people going towards for some reason. They're not really cheering anymore. They're kind of just walking. They're like, not, the excitement's gone, I guess. But you guys are still walking. This Coliseum you guys approach into is really big. It's like super big.
huge.
It's like, it holds all sorts of events and activities, and right now it's getting things ready for the bow wow. And you can see decorations. There's like tapestries and the banners all over the place for various teams.
Can we retcon something here? I just want to like. I just kind of like quickly pull someone aside and ask them, "It's like you guys are walking the opposite direction. Like, like we're heading to the Coliseum. Like, why are you guys leaving?"
Oh, well, I guess the race is canceled.
Oh,
I came all the way for this. Well,
Why is that?
Oh,
Well, we're going
and we're gonna bye.
sorry. I was just gonna say, is it because the fucking prize money is gone?
it's a good question. Do they
She
know?
was hell
Do they- no,
she
they don't
saw
know.
She saw my...
No, she didn't.
You guys
see
are
her
walking down there. You're walking and you're
So,
going to the main entrance. There's a huge entrance, and you can see like giant, huge murals. I'll call them because they're not like posters, but
Like they hang down. And
they're like there. There's like
tapestries.
of the various events and heroes that have been here, and you particularly notice this one giant one of two orc women gladiators,
Yeah.
and you keep going.
Some orc lady.
So,
Wait, he's
Earl.
half orc, so he's like half
Earl.
aroused.
Earl.
I'm fully around.
Earl. Stick with us, Earl. Earl.
That's like on his dome.
There's no time for that, Earl.
And you're going right through into the whole Coliseum area.
Javelin's limp. remember.
Everything's in disarray. There's military guys running, or military people walking back and forth. Not running, but they're sternly walking out, their spears out, ready
Do any of them
for...
have time to talk to us if we?
No,
Oh.
no.
Do I see my friend Barry?
Doolin? No.
Doolin? No.
Doolin. And you guys are just go walking into the actual thoroughfare
Yeah.
of the event.
Yeah.
What do you want? What's your question?
Are there any banners that is recognized by anybody in our...
Not
Are you
really. It's
asking
more
if you're on
local.
one of the banners? Really starving for attention. What do you mean you haven't heard of me?
And actually, one of the soldiers that pops by is Doolin.
Oh, Doolin, he's there.
Yeah, Doolin. Oh, hey guys.
Hey, Doolin.
You guys made it, but
Yeah.
Doolin!
it's Doolin, but Doolin.
Remember me?
Sure, from an hour ago.
Yeah.
From such
from such areas as the parade.
Shake his hand at what you
And there's other soldiers right beside him. Like apparently he might be like in command of these soldiers, perhaps.
Fuck
You guys, like you look like adventurers. Are you guys on a quest or something? Are you like
Doolin!
just say shit.
Doolin. I start shaking his hand as...
I pick his pockets. God damn it! I do
Okay.
a sleight of hand check to see if I can successfully pick the commander's pockets.
I told him if I shook his hand, he had to.
I rolled an 11 plus my sleight of hand gives me a +4, so I get a 15 to pick his pocket.
Julie! I'm so glad I met you. What happened to the wolf races?
Listen, I know you're a thief, and I'm used to thieves around here, and that's pretty cool, actually. But it's a good try. I appreciate what you're trying to do there.
My friend just talked to
With
me.
practice, maybe you'll do a better job. Some of my good friends are thieves. Like, this is a big, pretty city. Like, I deal with thieves all the time, and, well, good try.
Well, good on you, lad, for having a great sense of
I
humor.
don't trick them and try that again, but, you know.
Nelson.
I rolled.
So I could do a
We
sleight
ask
of
him
hand
why-
with
Second
pocket
hand, put it in
too.
the other pocket.
I don't think it's going to appreciate a second
No.
No,
attempt.
but I'm just saying because I have a sleight of hand
Yes.
modifier.
So,
Okay.
So
and
we
we
need
ask-
more information.
we just ask him
Can we
what's
just
going
ask
What
on.
him
happened? Why was the race canceled?
Yeah.
What did
Guess, what?
I've got a...
What happened?
Well, you guys haven't heard? Well, apparently the wolves were stolen.
Wolves.
Not all the wolves. Like, there was this one team. It was, they came out of town. And I wasn't there when it happened, but apparently a pack of goblins came and stole, like, the
stole
winter
the
wolf. The winter wolves.
Not the prince's wolves.
No.
Okay.
Just like, dire wolves and winter wolves and some
winter
wolves.
Are the wolves violent by nature? I'm just
Probably. They're wolves.
curious. I don't know. If they're in races, I figured it would be.
Hey, what's going on? You're supposed to be looking for my wolves. And you see this, like, another gnome-like
Okay, I
character.
think we need to get to the other wolves and see if they've seen anything.
Julian, you look very busy. I think we should handle this for you.
Well, we should...
Is
we
that
should-
gnome
Definitely.
guy the same gnome guy we saw at the parade?
No, it's a different gnome.
Oh.
Is
I
there-
came all the way up here, and you're looking for you're supposed to look for my wolves. What are you talking to these bums for? Come on.
What's this gnome's
That's right.
name?
His name is
We look like shit.
Cracky.
Obviously not important in the story. Okay, so the winter wolves have been stolen.
Winter wolf. And the dire wolves, and the regular wolves.
Now, are there any wolves still in the area?
Oh, yeah, there's lots of other normal
Can you
wolves.
show us where they are?
You guys can look. Like, I mean, here's
Winter
the
wolf, dire wolf, and
two... hi! What? Are you looking for my wolves? Is this what's going on?
what wolves are missing? Let us know.
I have my prized winter wolf, my 2 dire wolves, and like 3 of my prized wolves are gone. Regular wolves.
Just one question,
three regular
sir.
wolves.
What's it worth to you?
The city guard are doing the job. I don't really think I need to pay you guys. Okay, like
Special
The
skills.
city guard technically haven't accomplished shit yet. Me and my friend Earl is a fucking great wolf hound catcher.
Do you happen to know me from...
Oh, come on, give it up!
the crowd disperses and the prince shows up. Prince Halix is now
Druella,
walking
come
towards you
on,
guys.
give
The
it
press?
The prince is
Oh,
now
the
walking
prince.
towards you guys with his
Jim and Jimmy.
entourage. Okay, let's
Hey,
go.
the prince. Okay.
Doolin, what's going on here?
No.
Like, why is there a commotion going on? Oh man! Doolin just looks up. It stands at attention. Everyone just stands at attention.
You're not...
Doolin, you wouldn't believe it, Prince Halix. There's these venturers.
Prince
They're
Halix.
actually interested in finding the wolves.
I actually keep my hands to myself. I do a bow.
Neo.
Sir.
That's
It's the
fine.
prince.
This
Prince Harris.
Prince Halix.
Can we try to pickpocket the princess?
No!
That's what I was.
No!
His go word basically is if he's handshaking
No, but you
someone,
should
that's
know.
when you go in for the
Sing a song.
pickpocket.
No. No.
Sing a
You
song.
guys,
Son?
can we? I just recommend
Hand my
asking
card.
some questions.
Harry Feltersnatch, at your service.
Can we perform for the friends?
Now's
Me
not
and my
the time
mates
for
would love to
performance.
help you.
No, we're here. We're trying to be
Duelman
professional here.
Doesn't even talk to us.
He's
Is he
talking.
too
He's
rude?
actually talking to Duelman
Yeah, he
at
doesn't
first.
talk to us.
Like, there's this conversation happening while you guys are goofing off here.
Well, we're trying to talk
I
about
am,
wolf.
I am definitely not being goofy. I am handing my card. Harry Feltersnatch. Me and my mates are
The wolf.
willing to help.
This
The wolf
is
My music rates.
Duelman.
have
I don't have
wolves
time
left?
for your jokes. I don't have time for any of this. You know how much the dragon races mean to me. He bows
wolf
his head.
race.
Yes. The wolf races. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
not dragons. Yeah.
There's no dragons
Yeah,
involved.
that would be even better.
Can we ask the owner of the wolves if he has any wolves left?
Yeah, I have.
He only
I've
had
got like
6
I've got
stolen.
like 2 wolves left.
Where
I
are
guess.
they?
Where are
Can
they
we see
kept? Can we go and talk to them?
What?
I mean,
you can
them.
talk to wolves.
Can we look at the scene of the crime to see if we can help out in any way?
The prince is actually hearing this conversation. He's quietly intrigued, and he says, "Let them talk to your wolves. I am curious to see what happens." So
Alright.
this whole team, this whole entourage
Yeah.
of guards, they're escorting you to these
In
wolves.
Elvin, Fonzie, you're
Yeah.
fucking on.
You're on.
Who doesn't know me now?
No pressure.
So there's these 2 wolves
Yes.
in cages.
In cages.
You're
left.
looking at them. There's wolves all over the place, and they're different
fawns.
colors, different shades of
elf
grays and
versus
browns.
seasonal.
But these 2 wolves are very steel gray,
Not so
and
much
they're kind of
howling going
large.
on.
And they're looking. They're not like scared or anything. Like, they're just sitting there. They're pretty much well trained, actually.
Yeah.
And
Some
yeah,
howling going on in the background.
So
Maybe.
can I do that then? Can I use my speaking with animals spell?
sure.
Think of your questions.
The
now.
knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence.
Oh.
But they can give you information as to nearby
Wolves are
locations,
smart.
monsters, and whatever they perceive
Running
or
with the
happen
term
within the
not.
past.
Yeah.
Well, I have a sheet here. It tells me.
Yeah, DM's discretion actually, it literally says.
Wolves are smart though.
So I don't have to do anything right now? I just go and talk to
Did
well,
you
them?
just cast your spell?
Yeah,
And technically it is a ritual spell, so you
Okay.
can take the extra time and not have it as a use spell.
Okay, so
Oh,
so we hear that some of your team has been captured. Do you know anything about that?
goblins! We're in the back area, all ready for the races. Only drivers were there, but a group of goblins came. They stole people on our team.
Do you know where they
Woof.
went? Which direction?
Out.
How many?
Where were you when they got stolen? In the...
I was with the team. We were ready to go. We were attached to our sleds.
Okay.
Was it just this one team that
Yes.
Yeah.
came from?
Yeah.
Our team was special. Winter Wolf.
We have the
Yeah,
prized
winter
winter wolf.
Okay, so the winter wolf
Any questions that you guys can think of?
Yeah. How many goblins were there?
How many goblins?
I smoked 4 different scents, but I couldn't tell exactly. There's something else there.
I have a question. What are they
Something
saying?
else with them. What?
What are the dogs saying?
She's
What are-
translating for
Are
us.
you talking to us
Yes.
while
You're
you're
just
saying?
saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just like.
Yeah. No. She's understanding them, but
Yeah.
she's telling.
No, she distinctly said that she was translating,
Yeah.
and she asked us what we wanted to
What,
ask.
Yeah.
Any
Okay.
other
Yeah.
questions that we can think of?
What direction?
I think I asked that, and they said they just went out.
Out.
They were attached to the team was ready to go, and then
They were still inside the stables for the area.
How long ago?
How long ago was that?
I don't understand the concept of time.
Would he help us find his
Will
friends?
you help us find your friend?
No.
Can't follow the scent.
Did you like your other teammates?
They were wolves.
This is an accurate statement.
Do you like your master?
Oh, I have no complaints. I get food.
How many cents did we ask that?
Yeah.
Four,
Kinda.
there was
4
4
cents, there was
cents plus there was
something else.
something else.
So
Something
5
else.
cents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
5
yeah,
cents.
but-
For the,
The prince is actually getting very impatient now. And he comes up to you and says, "Okay, I can." The dog's obviously talking to you. Could you please explain what you basically? Do you want to explain everything that the dog told you to the prince, or you want to keep some information to yourself?
Before I do that, can I ask the dogs? Is the prince one of the smells that you had?
Oh, whoa! He smells like perfume. Woof, woof, woof.
Okay. So, does anybody have any objections for me telling the prince?
Yes, I do actually.
And
I would like you
reasons?
to tell that the wolves have utmost confidence in you to track down these wolves.
Okay.
Basically, is what I want you to convey to the prince is that,
Is that
yes.
we are the team to be...
Definitely.
By proclamation. Yeah, you're saying that? Okay.
Okay.
The prince looks pleased. This celebration is very important to my city. My father, permission to organize this. This is a very important event, and I wanted to go smoothly. I need those wolves back so we can have the race for the citizens of the country. It's very important. So,
What is this worth to you?
by proclamation of royalty, I say you are my royal wolf getters.
Okay.
You leave now.
Now is not the time to talk about treasure, my friend.
Right now. I want you guys
to
to...
see my last film.
I have scouts that have reported to me that
Give it a
a strange caravan left north of a city.
Strange caravan.
So I want you guys to follow that lead. I'll give you a horse and a cart.
Sir will definitely take the job that you have on those.
Okay. Are we able to take anything else that...
Good thing we
Is there
didn't
anything else
really
that you're
roll.
providing us with? It's the cart and the...
You are doing a service for the king,
Okay.
and you will be rewarded by completing this quest. I go now. You're getting a cart and a horse to help you get there quite quick. They're probably headed
one-
towards...
Does my
Each a
royalty
horse and one
help us
cart?
anyway?
No.
A card for the wolves.
My royal blood doesn't help us in any way?
No.
Like a cage cart, Ryan?
It's
for the
a...
wolves?
It's a... No. Well, it's just a normal...
Okay.
It's like a...
So
it-
we're
it's
all-
a cart that has like a...
A
You know,
cart.
like a... Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like royalty would have... Like, its kingdom would have these
Yeah.
normal nice
Yeah,
carts
yeah, yeah.
for
we
soldiers.
each-
And that's what
we
you're
each
going to...
have a horse
Can
and
I
a
ask-
wolf?
Nope,
or
you're in the
ju-
cart.
The horse and
The horse
cart.
and
the
Yeah.
cart.
Okay.
Can I ask
First
one
off,
question
like-
before we leave to the wolf?
Yes.
Are you treated kindly by your...
Woof! Wags his tail.
Okay, good.
He's like, woof, woof.
Okay.
And that is a good druid question.
That's a very
Good
good
job.
druid question. Because neutral means you gotta let him go. Oh, wait,
Wow.
I don't know what your alignment is. As we're
So-
walking
But as a
away,
druid, you want to
I,
make sure that animals are treated well.
I asked the prince in confidence how much the information that we have is worth to him.
Sorry, now I'm picturing Prince talking to us.
The prince is kind of unhappy that this rogue is coming up to him asking him
my gosh.
questions.
But
I am a
quickly-
shyster. I can
I
live
have
with
royal blood and have land and title and wealth, and I have a lot of charisma.
I quickly
So I-
shoved Rob's mouth before he's able to complete his
I did it quietly.
conversation. Queen.
You guys,
So
this is
I step forward and
the owner, what was his
and
name?
pray
Cracky.
the
Cracky. He comes up and shakes her hands. Oh, thank you so much for getting my wolves. Come on,
Thank you.
Whose hand is it shaking?
everyone's.
Okay, I pickpocket him.
And he is a goblin?
No, there's no chance you could pickpocket
Okay.
him. His guards are all
One more
looking at
question.
you.
He is a goblin?
No.
No, he's a gnome.
He's also a gnome.
Is there
He's a
gnomes?
gnome.
What's-
People know
sorry, what's the
gnomes
name?
in our-
Cracky.
No,
Cracky. He's
Cracky,
the owner of the
no,
wolves
he's
we're
the
looking
owner of the
for.
wolves. He's good to the
Okay.
wolves.
The owner.
Okay.
Wolves
One
are
of the
happy.
king's surveyors
It's important
comes up to you and
prince.
gives you the information. The last whereabouts of this caravan that was mysteriously heading north
Right.
Yeah.
is to a town called Woodhelm, which is up the road. It would be like a half a day's walk, but with the horses you get there pretty quick. The sun is starting to set, and yeah, so you got a horse and a carriage. You guys are basically the prince wants you to go now.
Okay.
Yep.
So we do.
So
And we have.
we're
I have
ditching
dark.
our-
I'm driving the cart because I have dark vision.
But we left her a note.
that
Yeah.
we were-
Yeah,
Can
everyone.
we
left
relay?
a note.
Can we ask the prince to relay a note?
the
the
prince
prince-
is not
the
listening
prince
to you
isn't
anymore.
going
He's
to
going
keep
off
doing
the
that.
road.
Kelly?
On our way out of okay, so
So on our way,
Mage hand.
over the
Mage
bridge
hand.
anyway.
Send a note.
No, ours only works for 30 feet.
We're going back over the bridge anyway.
no,
Yeah.
That's the direction.
No.
it's opposite direction. We
Yeah.
came north
Who's
from
really
the bar.
fast in this group?
Doesn't
Someone
matter.
call?
I insist we checked to see if my contact has come to the bar,
Right.
and we'll put it to a vote. Who wants to go back to the bar to see if her message has been received?
I do not want to go back to the tavern before I feel very strongly on what I have done today.
What is that?
I feel that the woman we robbed of the
Yeah,
the box
was the
is
contact.
is our contact. So
I feel
no.
that the prince is important, and I respect the royalty, and he
Oh.
wants this to be done. And I think
Yeah.
that we should go immediately like we were charged. It's
Spoken
the
like
right
a true
thing.
paladin / royal.
I pull out Daphne's holy medallion. I'm like,
Yeah.
praise to helm. I hear you, sister.
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah.
I think
You know
we
what?
I think we should
So
go.
it's-
I think we should
Raise your
post
hands
haste.
if you're going to
Post
the
haste.
wolf hunt now. The wolf
Wolf
search.
hunt.
Post haste. Post haste.
Okay.
Wolf hunt.
I think the wolf.
I actually
I'm
wolves
pretty
are-
sure fucked over that Sabbath girl. And
Yeah,
she's not
I
gonna be
think
happy
so.
with that.
No,
I think so too.
You guys are
that's
leaving
a
the
slummy
stadium
area.
now
Yeah, we
to
can't
wait
go
for your
over
horse
the
and
price.
carriage.
Yeah.
You notice coming up is the barkeep, actually. He's coming up from the bridge towards
Okay.
you guys. He's running up, actually.
Running.
He says,
Oh, guys, I'm glad you caught you. The woman, like, she hasn't shown up yet still. She said if this happened, though, to give you these tickets to the train that would take you to the meeting spot where she thinks the item is. And she has more information on the train. So, guys, just take these tickets. So I don't have to hold on to them anymore.
How many tickets?
there's 4 tickets. One's first class and 3 is coach.
So we don't all have to go. We can split.
You're not splitting up.
We
We're not
We're
splitting.
not allowed to
split
split our
Okay.
group.
Never mind.
There's actually 6
Okay.
This guy,
So-
he just hastily gives it to Craig,
Oh,
and he
there's
runs
6 of
back
us.
to his bar.
But there's 6 of us.
Can I do?
Bye!
Can I do-
Bye! Gotta go!
Can I do a perception check one, or what is that?
No,
check?
he's gone.
He's gone.
Bye! You can't go back to his
Okay,
bar, it's
so
still open.
I
see the
remember here, lads. The train was on the north side. I really
South
feel.
side.
Oh, it was on the south
Yeah.
side. Oh,
Exact
my God,
opposite. This is the exact opposite.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I thought the train was on our side.
Can I see the
thought-
tickets,
South
Lonnie?
side.
You know what, guys?
Southeast.
We don't know
I-
anything about
I-
this person.
Do
that
they
we're dealing
know
with.
exactly what he handed me?
At least we know. that-
Yep, they all know
Yeah.
what they all know you have tickets. Whether or not
They
it's
don't
first-
know what class.
No.
each
Like a
one-
3-year
okay,
adventure.
so I
Major.
hold on to mine and I share it to I hand the rest
Oh,
that I
we
have in my
have to
possession
deal
to
with that.
So tell me
first
who.
to
We
Fergus.
don't want enemies.
First,
in
okay.
this
Fergus,
This is
but I
the-
keep
this
the
is
first class
Fergus.
ticket for
Okay.
myself.
It's
That's fine.
wolves, trust me.
Yeah.
I'm with the wolves.
It's a big event.
I'm sorry, I'm with the wolves. I don't even know. who
Yeah,
this
well.
thing is.
So your options are to do this thing, or to
I think
defy
we
the
go for
king
our wolves.
and do this other train business, or possibly miss out on this whatever opportunity is to go on the wolf quest.
We will be duly.
Some fun when we're on
Yeah.
the balls. I take it.
Hey,
feel like it's
how
bad
trustworthy
news if
is
we
she?
don't-
She didn't make it to the meeting.
I feel like it's bad
Twice,
if we don't
right?
get the news thing.
So she's not trustworthy.
She didn't even
We
show
just-
up.
Exactly.
That.
We're going after these wolves because it's the best.
Um,
But we have to go all the way through town.
I want to go to the train station.
I know.
Okay, if you do that, that's a really long walk, and the prince is going to be really pissed.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if we
FYI.
go to
We
the
don't
other
piss off
side
anyone.
of town,
The
they're gonna
message,
help.
the relay message was from someone from.
Craig! Just 1 second. What time is written on the ticket, sir?
Can we look at these tickets to see if they're
There is no
deceiving?
time.
Fuck it, man. There's no time.
Open-end tickets. We can get
Ah.
there after we
Open-ended.
get these wolves. It's just goblins. We can be in and out.
Yeah, that's true.
Get the goblins. Get the wolves.
It's going to be
It doesn't matter what you guys say.
It's a half-day walk, so it'll be quicker to get there on horse and cart, but you will miss out either or. So you're going to miss out on one opportunity by taking another, but you have to decide what you think is more important.
I go for the train, and I will explain why. Because she is a contact of the Thieves Guild, and so that alone compels me to go on that mission.
And if they go with you, that's fine, but you're not
Yeah.
separating, just FYI.
Yeah, we can't separate, but that compels me to
So
go.
two
I will.
things
If we
about this
put
train
it to a vote,
bother
I go for the train because my contact says that she gave us train tickets if we didn't show up, so that's why.
But what if the prince finds out that we ditched him?
And she's a thief.
Let him be mad.
It's all the
She's
way at the
gay.
other side
Chaotic
of town,
neutral
so
for a reason,
obviously
baby.
people
No.
are gonna
So-
see us get there.
Just
She's
a
the-
question.
She haven't
No,
stolen
we haven't
the
do this
wolf.
right.
Yeah.
We
But
promised.
so it
We will
compels
find
you.
these wolves.
Yeah.
So if the Thieves Guild was called the Power of Christ, it
They would.
compel you.
Yeah, it would compel me.
Earl, you're awfully quiet. What's your opinion on all this?
Yeah.
What do you want
Yeah,
to do?
Earl, you gotta chime in here.
I'm
Yeah.
a little nervous about pissing the prince off. I'm not
You
gonna
got
lie.
money
Exactly.
or fame? Money or fame, buddy? Money or fame?
We want to do what's right.
Yeah, but fame gets you more jobs,
course.
which gives you more money.
Of course we want to do what's right.
And
Money,
what's right is
money lets you buy better stuff to do better quests.
Okay, we don't. A couple things here.
Because, you know,
We
I'm
don't know
looking
who
at
this
my
chick
friend
is.
here and I'm thinking some
She's a
plate mail.
thief. Didn't even show
And
up.
I'm looking at my friend over here, and I'm looking at washed up has
this will get your name with the prince. You might be able to perform.
Everybody
And
will go.
at least we know what we're doing is happening at this moment,
I was
and
gonna
we
say,
can
look for some
actually
flag.
affect it. We
Okay,
don't know what's
let's
going
move
on.
on.
Exactly.
Would you mind reading my scroll? I'm just looking for the right end. It's very well written. It's a story about.
What?
If you're using
I'd go do the prince. I don't want to piss him off.
Yeah.
We have to go
Okay,
all
it's
way
time for
through
the
town.
actual vote now.
to
This
the
is
other
you're
side.
voting now to decide what happens. So
Okay,
everyone raise their hand if they want to go on the wolf quest, and that's an automatic win because there's 4 people against 2.
No, that's fair. That's how the group rolls.
All right, the
Yeah,
cart and the horse pull up. Who's driving?
I've got night vision, dark vision.
I also do too.
I can. Oh, do you?
Poor animal handling, so I'm not gonna.
I've got
try.
+1
I have
nature.
dark vision and animal.
Yeah.
Let me see
Okay.
the sheet.
Well,
I'm getting there.
You've got.
I need to talk to the horse.
Yeah.
I can talk to the horse. Tell me.
I'm just -1 in animal handling, that's why I didn't.
I know.
Yeah.
She can talk to the horses.
I have a
plus-
plus-
We're on our
plus
way.
6.
We're already on our way.
She's driving.
We're already on our way. Yeah.
She needs to cast that
okay.
spell.
We're on
I
it, but I
have
and
+3
I just
on
I
one.
kind of
Nobody
like
has that
figure out
spell,
idle
so they
conversation
She's
here.
probably still better with that.
Fergus, how do you feel
Has it been
about
more than 10
all of
minutes?
this situation
What?
with us going for
Since
some
you talked to
bloody
Wolf?
prince?
I don't.
You know what?
Probably yes.
Craig, now that you bring it up, I'm kind of happy we're helping the prince. It's much better than sitting in coach. I'm just saying. If I had to relate.